What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tom here with Tom Ria Sports, and we're back with our Week 15 NFL spread picks coming down to the end of the season. Super exciting. Got 2 Saturday games this weekend. Got a Christmas Day Friday game next week. Really looking forward to the final stretch. Week 15 began with a Thursday night game between the Chargers and Raiders. Chargers pulled out the last-minute victory in overtime, 30-27, so the Raiders did not cover. Another tough Thursday game for us, but we're on to the next. So Saturday at 4:30 starts off with the Bills heading to Denver to take on the Broncos. Bills are 5.5-point favorites on the road. I'm going with a lot of favorites this weekend, and I'm going to take the Bills as well right here. I think they're just a superior team. They clinched the division with the win. I think they come out really strong. Defense has played better over the last few weeks, and they get a convincing victory to win the AFC East. Panthers-Packers, the night game Saturday. Packers are 8-point favorites. This could be a close game. I expect a lot of points to be scored, but I'm going to take the Packers. I think they cover. I think they win this game handily by around 10-14 and get their 11th win on the season. And then onto Sunday slate. Kicking us off is the Buccaneers heading to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. I know Donovan Smith is out, the starting left tackle for the Bucs. We'll see how much that affects him and the team, But Buccaneers are 6-point favorites in Atlanta. This one's a little tough as well, but I'm going to take the Tampa. I think their defense plays extremely well. I think they win this game and cover the 6-point spread. 49ers Cowboys. This one hurts because I'm not a big fan of the Cowboys, but they have played a little bit better, albeit obviously the Bengals last week, but they looked okay early on versus the Ravens, and then that game got out of hand. But I think the Cowboys beat this spread. They might end up losing the game, but not really a big fan of Nick Mullins. Down the road, Niners favored by 3. I think Cowboys will beat the spread and probably end up winning this game. Lions-Titans. Titans are 10-point favorites at home. Big part of this game comes down to whether Stafford plays or not. I'm recording this Friday night, so as of now, Stafford's still questionable. Even if he plays, Titans could still blow them out, so I'm going to take Tennessee with the -10. I think they will blow them out, especially if Chase Daniel plays, but if Stafford plays, might want to adjust, but for now, we're going to take Tennessee -10. Texans Colts. Colts are 7.5-point favorites at home. This game was close a few weeks back. Texans awful game last weekend against Chicago. Got completely demolished. Colts been on a roll lately. They got things clicking. I think they're going to come out really hot here and just get a convincing win. I'm taking them to cover. Another one I'm not totally convinced, but I'm pretty confident about this one. Patriots Dolphins. Dolphins 3-point favorites at home. The classic game where New England goes into Miami late in the season. Usually they struggle here, and I'm going to go with the Dolphins simply off of just a gut pick. This is a different Patriots team, obviously. They're on the edge, probably not likely to get into the playoffs in a tough AFC. If they want any shot, they got to win this game. But I think the Dolphins know that, and they play well, and their defense is way better than it's been in years past. I think they're going to win this game and cover. Bears-Vikings. 2 teams just like the Patriots on the outside of the playoff picture. In the NFC, though, both 6-7. Pretty much whoever loses this game is officially out. Whoever wins still has a chance. I'm taking Minnesota. I think they're a better team. I think they do just enough. It's going to be probably a lower scoring, close game, but I'm taking Minnesota to win this game and cover the 3 points. Seattle-Washington. Washington's going with Dwayne Haskins. I think that hurts them tremendously. Their defense is great. Another game I think that'll be low scoring, but I think Seattle will come out on top. They're 6.5-point favorites. I'm picking them to cover. I think they win by about 10. Jaguars Ravens. Ravens are 13-point favorites at home. Jaguars, again, not playing for nothing but a draft pick at this point. I think Ravens know they obviously had a huge win Monday night. A lot of emotion in that game. They got to keep winning to get in the playoffs. This is an easy game for them, at least on paper. Obviously, it's the NFL. No game's easy, but a must-win for them. They know that. They're well-coached. They got a great roster. They'll win this game by more than 13. Jets-Rams. Rams are 17-point favorites at home. Highest spread I've seen since the Jets played the Chiefs earlier this year. I'm taking the Rams. Simple as that. Just can't pick the Jets in anything anymore. worst team. I mean, last week they scored 3 in the opening drive and then don't score a single point and lose the game 40-3. So if that doesn't tell you something, then you got to pay more attention. Rams covering here. Eagles, Cardinals. Cardinals 6.5-point favorites at home. This is going to be the rare one where I take the underdog. I think the Eagles will beat that spread. I think their defense is better than most people think, and the offense will be efficient with Hurts in there. So I think it'll be a close game. Again, not a ton of points scored, maybe like a 27, 24, 20, 24, 21 type of game. I think Cardinals will probably pull it out, especially because they're fighting for their playoff lives. So are the Eagles, but Cardinals have a better shot at it. So I think Cardinals will win this game, but Eagles will beat the spread. Chiefs, Saints, possibly the game of the weekend. Drew Brees coming back after, I believe, 4 weeks out with the rib injury. Chiefs are 3-point favorites. I like that a lot. I think Chiefs will cover that, and I think they'll win this game. Depends on how well the Saints defense plays, because the Chiefs are going to score points no matter what. So we'll see what happens, but I'm taking the Chiefs here. Sunday night game, Browns, Giants. This one's tough. Giants typically play in close games, besides really last week and going way back to the Niner game, week 3, I believe. Really the only 2 times they were blown out. But Giants, Jones was awful last week. The offense was awful. He might not even play now. Apparently he has aggravated another injury. It's just a whole mess. Cleveland on the other side, they're 9-4. Tough loss last week, but they still look tremendous. Right in the thick of things and make the playoffs. Rainy weather, probably lower scoring, but I think the Browns will get them do enough, win this game by about a touchdown, maybe more, especially if Colt McCoy starts for the Giants. I like the Browns to get a pretty convincing victory here. And then the Steelers, Bengals, Monday Night Football. Steelers 13-point favorites on the road, coming off back-to-back losses. Steelers, I mean, you got to pick the Steelers here. Maybe it'll be closer. Bengals have looked like the second worst team, if not third worst team in football besides Jets and the Jaguars since Burrow got hurt. Don't see them doing much more on offense against a tough Pittsburgh defense. I think Steelers will get the run game going a little bit. They understand they have to if they want to compete for a title, so this is where it starts for them. Steelers win, and win convincingly. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Enjoy your weekend.